Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Strategic Command World War I, and we're playing the Eastern Front first series. There is also a Western Front series, just in case you're getting confused and clicking on multiples of them, or make sure if you want to check the other one out. Okay, one thing before we end this turn, we are getting ready to. I think we need to. These guys, this general's commanding. This is Hindenburg, but we're out of command range for up there, so we're going to send Hindenburg up here. We're going to rely upon von Bülow out here. We have General von Kluck here. And we're moving Mackinson up there. I think we should also see about maybe shifting him down here. He can command up here. I think we've already done this. I'm coming back after not playing. I think, yeah, we will push down into here. We're pushing hard on these guys. We're probably a little over in command there. I think we're going to also what's our let's look at our production here. For Austria-Hungary, we have February 15th, so not too long from now we'll have some artillery. More air. I think a mountain corps would be good. I've sort of been reluctant because I'm worrying a little bit about Italy there. Let's move up so that we can potentially attack with greater force next turn. Okay, that's looking pretty good now. We have our Ottoman friends. And come down here. I want to swap those two out. Be ready to push with a corps possibly on Bantum. Let's see what we can purchase for our Ottoman. I think a couple of they've got sort of a big empire here. Let's do that. Maybe I should have done some more cores, but we will get, when they go to war, we will get a bunch more units, but I'm just, I don't think Persia necessarily, unless we decide to attack it, comes into this situation here. But we got down here, we've got down here. We want to secure our coastline, potentially if other things come in that way, and we want to push into Russia, so we want some options. Alright, that looks good. Okay, let's see how this goes. Just a sec. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, we want to end this turn. Okay, von Spee defeats the Royal Navy in the Battle of Coronel. As I'm making this, just today they've announced finding von Spee's cruiser that was sunk, the Scharnhorst, Falklands. Oh shoot, I forgot. Oh, he's hit by rough seas. Okay, well, not good, but not so bad. And here, I think that may actually be good for me. Fear German raiders upset. British and Japanese forces capture Tsingtao. I don't know. In China. Von Lettow-Vorbeck defeats the British in German East Africa. Very good. Anzac forces sail. UK sends more forces to deal with von Spee. Wow, okay. Artillery, that's nice. They have defensive artillery. I didn't think they'd be able to make it all the way to there. Oh, I forgot about that. Good. Good, they're coming into my little trap. Or into a trap, whether it was mine or just a trap. They'll be pounded hard. That was a bit expensive though. That one hit on the aircraft. But we'll manage. And if not watching the other series, or this will be up before, I've learned more how to use Air Force properly in this game and other things that we will look at. Okay. Well, looks like, yep, he's safe with that. We'll be able to swap them out, and we'll also shift that air east, probably. Oh, damn. We'll deal with that, but damn. Didn't need that even as a distraction for a bit. Nope, still not done with the turn, okay. Yeah, it's just more upsetting than any real loss. Okay, German morale drops due to, yeah, Fall of Thorns, so morale is not a good thing to lose like that. Yes, we're getting our Ottomans ready to fight. Now remember, the Ottoman Empire didn't build any of its own rifles. They were all imports. So that's sort of telling you the actual military strength of some of these nations. Okay, Ottoman Empire joins the Central Powers. Yep. Indian troops seize Basra. We gotta try to put forces down here, but my memory is correct. There was, seeing the typhus outbreak here, not good. There was massive disaster of the British moving up to Baghdad in World War I, for the British. Yep. HMS Sydney sinks the Emden. Sheikh ul Islam proclaims jihad against the Entente. Ottoman Finance Minister Mehmet Kaveh Bey resigns in protest against the war. Probably a smart man. There was no good reason for the Ottomans to get into the war. And not just looking back in hindsight. There just wasn't a good reason to get into the war for them. Okay, our agents in Morocco believe that the tribes of the Rift are ready to rise against the French. This could be an excellent opportunity. I don't know historically how well anything really about that. But, you know, if you've watched the movie or read the book Beau Geste, sort of know what they're talking about. Oh, okay, so this is actually a rise here. Oh, good. I haven't seen that before. Okay, commander of the British High Seas Fleet, the Glendoire, interned in Danzig, could be turned into a seaplane carrier. Yeah, we'll do that. War Minister. Thousands of Georgian Muslims have crossed the border from Russian territory to offer their services in the coming conflict. Detachment to help. And okay, 50 MPP, yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Very good. Okay. Very good. Yeah, we'll put you there. Battle cruiser, we'll put you here. And some Alpine troops. This would be Rommel and his Bavarian mountain troops. Okay. Which may end up being very useful down here if Romania gets involved. But I think at the moment we could use them here. Okay, very good. So we now have these here. Okay, I want to save this because we're encountering new things I may want to experiment with. Okay, so we can't do anything with them. They've got Fez, which is sort of the capital of Morocco. Revolt. And we'll see what that does to the situation. I'm sure it won't last long. But hey, better to have it than nothing. Okay, well, we've got the rain. That is not my favorite option. Got rain everywhere. Well, the aircraft will be of no use for the moment. Ooh, those guys are going to just collapse and die in there, I think. Well, I want to take Tarnople and the oil back. Okay, let's look at supply. Current supply. Next turn, if we were to move into here, that would still be a supply of 6. So we're going to do this. Which is cutting down the supply from the Southern Railway. We've got the Northern Railway cut off, and we are pushing on the Brest-Litovsk sort of Central Railway into Poland. Oh, I forgot about these guys. You see how much territory they just snapped up. Okay. Damn, that is impressingly bad. Okay. Okay, that cuts both of these units off. We're going to hit that. They're going to come there. This one first. Okay, that was just about completely shattered them. Very good. Swap these two out here. I forget which ones. Okay, those are the ones I swapped. So let's damn, that was supposed to take out 2 of them, wasn't it? Okay, well, then you get this one. Okay, good. Okay, good. We're back to that. That is fine. That's good. Oh man, I want to be so pushing so hard. I just don't know. Okay, that is looking unpromising, but these guys, let's, oh well, how are we doing for, yeah, we got MPP and F, I think. So let's max that out, because those are German. Okay, so we have one factor there left, and I think we will risk putting the 7th strength on the front line in the corner. That's sort of the problem, but there we go. Now we will move this up here, which puts pressure on them. Okay, so a little bit of advance in the rain, taking out a core. That is good. Yeah, I think we'll let next turn happen without supply there. We'll just take the hit. Now down here, is any of, oh, that would be worth it. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay, that looks like it would be worth it there. Because we're going to then swap them out with these guys. I wanted to kill them off entirely. Okay, now here. Okay, we will swap these out. These we will max out, which will get to 10 again. Now we're gonna see about maxing these guys out here. Do that. Now we're going to take these aircraft, fly them out, bring them there. Aircraft work best in partnered with artillery. Yeah. Let's go put you on trains. Yes, a German corps would be useful there. Let's put you on trains. That would be useful to help bring them down. And, we can get all the way to here. I think that is good. Okay, so they won't be able to do too much more problems here. We'll get that back hopefully next turn. I think while we're at it, we're just going to get these guys. And let us push a little further north. Okay, well, the railway doesn't go to here right now. It's still damaged, I guess. I think that'll be a decent enough plan. Okay. One thing we have not been doing well, we're going to see about doing right now. Okay, oh, these guys are doing hide and go seek stuff, so let's try to hide and go seek them up to here. These guys, let's see, we're going to move them up along. Oop. Ouch. Okay, back to here. So now we know where they are. That's sort of what I wanted to know. Not that that's everything or anything. Let's come to here. What we're going to do is some mine warfare. Let's plant mines here and here. Okay, so that we're planting some mines. That will help. You can have a max. Well, every major power gets one mine, and they get 2 additional mines for every level of naval warfare they have. So Germany's at level 1. Looks like it can get to max level 2. So Germany gets 3. It can max out at 5 if you bring that up. So keep that in mind for your operations. We're going to come up here and we're going to learn them not to mess with us, hopefully. Or maybe they're going to learn us not to mess with them. I don't know which. That wasn't very helpful. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't very helpful at all. Okay, well, they're near the mines. Mines can hit friendly troops, though it's a lot less likely, I've been informed by the developers. Okay, guys, you sort of head out to there just to hang out. Now that we know we can do mines here, let's see, here are my subs. Yeah, let's come down to here and do some commerce raiding. Let's move these destroyers. Well, let's move these guys up to here. Let's move these destroyers to here. So Austria, which has no levels in it, they would just be able to plant 1 minefield. So we need to see if we can do that effectively. I don't know if this is, we'll do this. Okay. Oh, that's bothering us a bit, isn't it? Okay, this is going to be expensive. Okay. No, we didn't do that, but okay, swap those 2 out and get him. Okay, well, we're all the way down to 2. I don't know if he's going to be able. He'll be able to, I think, reinforce a bit, but not fully because of our situation. Oh, let me just a second. No, you're not entrenched. So entrench. Now let's rotate down. There we are. And any of these other guys. We'll reinforce these instead of entrenching them. We need to take that to push in a little better, I think. Okay, yes, I want to hit these guys hard, hard, hard. burning through so many MPPs here. But I think it's useful. They're entrenched, okay. Yeah, we'll do that as our... You come up and entrench. Yes, that looks good. That way they'll be in a little better place to do an offensive next turn. Same logic applies here, I think. Alright, well, okay, we now have the Turks here in our war. Why am I sure there's going to be some Russians? I keep wanting to say Soviets, so used to. Okay, let's go to El Arsh. Yay, there they are, okay. This way we'll push down in here, secure all of this. We'll come down this way. We'll come down to Haifa. We'll use these guys to the weaker 5 strength ones. We'll use them to hold some of the rear areas. Okay, we have a corps down here in Medina. I expect an Arab revolt to break out. T.E. Lawrence and all that good stuff. We'll come down to there. Their corps, let's see. Baghdad is sort of a strategical point for moving. Looks like there's a little bit of railway from Baghdad up to there. Okay, Okay, there are Russians there. There be Russians. And there be Russians. Everywhere are Russians. I'm gonna risk coming to the border. There we are. Okay. You come south down here, help out there. They can entrench, so we'll do that. And yeah, that's where these guys can come up right behind them. Well, that should have maybe been an attack. Yes, the roadway is fastest around. Let's see if we use the horse to flank whatever movements of this corps. Now, I think the capital's still in Istanbul right now. So let's move these guys east. could have been disastrous if they would have been able to march down and take loads. That was a good save. Okay, you guys come down here. We're going to be ready to deal with... You're staying back to do some shore bombardment. You as well. Potentially. Any ports up there? I don't think those are really let's come up. I'm just sort of wondering if there's any Russian fleet still wandering around. Okay. Okay, purchasing new units. Let's see. Germany just doesn't have the money for much. Okay, well we can get a regular core for 135. We'll get 2 of those. And for the Ottomans, we could barely get one of these, but I think it'll be worth it. There we go. Okay, so that's exhausted a lot of our MPP. We've done some risky naval moves for what the reward can be at least. So we'll try that. Let's end this turn and see what happens here. Germany celebrates the Ottoman entrance into the war. Austria-Hungary welcomes the Ottoman entrance into the war. Ottoman morale falls due to loss of Basra. Okay, Max von Oppenheim, head of the Intelligence Bureau in the East, informs us that the Indian National Ghadar Party is plotting to drive the British out of their country. If successful, their rising point could inflict devastating blow against the British, hoping to pave the way for victory against our most powerful enemy. Would you like to authorize 25 MPP for the Indian Nationals? Yes. Will Gunga Din be able to save the British this time? Novogorodisk is under siege. The garrison morale is reduced. I think that is here. The enemies. Okay. Outbreak of typhus affecting their effectiveness in these local medical facilities cannot cope with the numbers rising. Treatment. If we do not act, then an epidemic is likely to severely decimate our units. Now, I want to say here, I'm not specifically talking, I'm probably not so much World War I, though, and we're keeping the flu pandemic that happens right sort of at the tail end of it out of this. I'm not so much considering World War I, though it is in there. But historically, like I'm talking like the Napoleonic Wars, the 18th century, the 17th century, and many of these other wars going back to the Middle Ages, maybe back in, I presume back in Rome, a lot more soldiers died from sickness, and I'm talking like during campaigns, during active military operations, died from sickness than died from combat. Now, there's probably a little bit of overlap. Wounds received, dying a few months later, in that not like, well, times there are wounds that are ultimately deadly, but just take you a long time to succumb to them. Others I'm talking about just like infections. You know, you get a serious scratch. I don't mean just a simple scratch, though it could be a simple scratch, but you know, a bayonet, a sword, or whatever does just a minor, you know, cuts through your uniform, creates a thing. May or may not even be something that really needs stitches, but it's enough that it gets infected and you die later. So that could sort of be a combat wound, could sort of be in sickness, but a lot more soldiers die on campaign traditionally than they do in the actual battles and immediate aftermath from, you know, within the next day or 3 from wounds. you know, that everyone would generally see as combat losses. So that's just a thing that had been in war. Wars were devastating to troops is more by sickness. And a lot of it's just like bad food. You know, you're eating food that is not well taken care of, not well prepared. Oh, what was it? It was, I forget if it was and probably it happened in both, whether it was the American Revolutionary War or the Civil War or something. A bunch of troops came upon green corn, I think it was, and were, you know, that they were hungry, and they were really hungry. And so they, you know, descended on the field and just started eating, you know, corn that was still green, and that got them sick. You know, things like that, and that dysentery type reaction to some of that can kill you. So yeah, it's not just putting soldiers down for a while. So it's a very, very serious thing, and still in World War One. By World War II, with the Americans, particularly, you know, and I'm gonna, you know, yes, still it is real, but like malaria, you know, in the right parts of the world, is still a thing that will bring soldiers down. So if you have access to quinine, you can generally alleviate that. You may still be sick for the rest of your life, but you're no longer going to die from it. You're starting to stop that. Hey, large numbers are, you know, just falling down sick and not able to function. That really starts to change with that war. Okay, providing extra medical aid to the area will cost 50 MPP for 2 turns. It won't prevent further cases, but saying yes will be able to limit the extent to which the epidemic spread. Saying no, we're gonna spend the money, the MPP. Italian nationalists claim Taranto and Trieste as Italian territory. Not a good sign. Indian cavalry at Marseille. Entente disrupts. Yes. Khedive Abbas II of Egypt promises to help drive the British from Egypt. I presume that is him with King George. British depose the Khedive and appoint Hassan Kamal as Sultan of Egypt. Karl Liebknecht openly denounces the war in the Reichstag. Okay, so we're losing a little bit from Norway. Not a big loss. So General Hamilton is appointed to command the Mediterranean Expeditionary Force. They may send those troops from Marseille, the Indians, to deal with, the Ottomans. Now the big thing with that, why it becomes so important, and it actually gets shut down during some of this time period, I believe, is the Suez Canal that the British are desperate to maintain open because it radically cuts down on transportation time and costs. Good, they were only able to go back up to 3 for getting supplies to and from, and trade basically to and from India and places like Australia, New Zealand, wherever else. Without that being open, it is a serious problem for the British. Doesn't mean their empire is going to fall or anything, but the amount of, it at least doubles the amount of shipping time. So meaning you need twice as many ships to ship the same amount of goods. Yes, don't you love the big heavy trucks or buses as they rumble by? That was a bus. Ouch. I worried about that. Yep, that wasn't. Well, I wanted to bring down that other unit, so don't know if it was a good enough worthy move to do that. And shattered dam. Okay. We're not doing so great there. We're doing good overall, but there were that choice of killing off that unit or Swapping it out ended up costing a different unit. They've abandoned their line here. I may be moving more stuff in, but I can cut this railway. Wow. All of that gets cut off. We've cut the railway here. Okay, Royal Navy defeats Von Spey at the Battle of the Falklands. That's the one I was talking about where they just found his ship. Ah, okay. Typhus epidemic breaks out in Serbia. Fortunately, so far it's not hitting my troops. Central Powers ready to disrupt that. Okay. Tomas Masaryk goes into exile to seek support for Czechoslovak independence. And it is now snowy winter time, which means really, really bad attacks effectiveness. So, okay. Each nation lost a corps, and we have all of our other stuff. France lost, Serbia lost 7 MPP. Okay. And we have a submarine and a destroyer. Very good. Okay. Let's put the sub here and the destroyer here. Okay. Ottoman. Lots of Ottoman troops now. I'm just a little wary of things like way down here and over here. So we're putting those there for now. They may be wasted. Yeah, we can't really deploy down into there, but what we can do here is reinforce this movement with 1 there, I think, and we will put the other one here. Okay. That is good. So you come down to there, you come down to there. Oh, good, good, good. This is looking really good. Let's see if we can get cars. Ooh, that could get us cars. Damn. Good. Swap these units out. All we have to do is be able to advance still. Damn, 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 damn. Oh God, so effing close. So effing close. Ah. Well, on that note, we're going to end this episode. I want to thank you for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Love to see you around more often. And please post questions, comments, commiserate over not taking cars this turn. Okay. See you next time.